Alyssa, thanks so much. All that blowing dust. Yeah, I can feel it in your nasals and just the allergies out there. All right, there's a lot of cleaning up to do today after wild winds knocked down a bunch of trees in the mountain areas. We go back to KCAL9's Joy Benedict live in Ontario. This is where a large tree came down, crushing a house, which is on Campus Avenue near Princeton Street. Joy?
And yeah, this is just wild. I mean, look how big the trunk of this tree is, the base of this tree is with the roots, and then look what it did to this home over here to the right-hand side. I mean, it is massive. It came down on top of this two-story house with two families living in it, one on top and one in the bottom. You can see we have crews right now trying to cut the top of the tree away from the power lines to get the power restored here in the area. As for removing the big trunks of these trees, that is going to take quite some time. But look over here to the bed. This bed right here belongs to Nathan Green, a 16-year-old who lived with his mother on the bottom floor. Now, they thankfully were not in his bedroom at the time that this tree came down. He was, in fact, just in the living room, but we just spoke to him a few moments ago, and there he is right now trying to carry some stuff out about just that moment that that tree came down on his home.
We heard a loud bang, a bunch of dust coming in my room, and I jumped from the chair that's like right next to the front door, and I just jumped over the coffee table right to the couch where my mom was to make sure she didn't get hit by anything.
And when you're looking here, that's your room.
Yes, and that is my bed sitting right there. So if I was in my room like I usually am playing games, I would have been, yeah, I would have been not here.
What kind of, I mean, certainly hard to hear that, but certainly so true. This is also not the only tree that came down, though. Take a look at this video not too far away in Upland when a large eucalyptus tree fell onto a semi, just missing the cab where the driver was sitting. The driver said he was actually moving when that tree fell. The tree is covering most of the street, and the semi is, of course, crushed in half. And one more video to show you this half hour. We're going to go over to Arcadia, where yet another tree came down, this one on Monte Place there in Arcadia. You can see the tree fell across a retaining wall, damaging it and cars in the driveway. Thankfully, no one was injured, but certainly a very, very scary situation for everybody there. And it's these types of situations that we're really seeing all over the Southland, with these big, massive trees falling on the roadways, on the driveways, and unfortunately on the homes. And back out here live, unfortunately, these two families certainly have lost a lot. Again, we heard from Nathan. We see him there. Be very careful, Nathan, and his mother, who were living downstairs. Upstairs was another woman who was trapped inside, and actually the fire department here had to come out and get her out using one of the ladders. Right now we have a lot of neighbors and stuff doing what they can to try and help out and make sure that everybody has a place to go. But, you know, Nathan was saying he doesn't even have any shoes to put on right now. So certainly these couple of families in need, as many others are, as the cleanup is very massive after this windstorm that we had early this morning and last night. I'll send it back to you.
Oh.